under starlight's beam. Heroes rise, in this night they gleam. Pages turn and as fate intertwines. Saturday night, it rewinds. Spin tales, golden light in the city's electric light. Is torch, heroes fight, every moment feels so right. Welcome to that weekend thrill, where stories fashion dreams at will. In this world we take a fight, Saturday night special guide in the night. Wonders, heroes unite, comics and anime, and bring the light. Journey through panels and vibrant screens. This colorful tapestry.
Welcome. It's Saturday night, which means it's time for Saturday Night Special, the sixth best show on Renovision. With comments such as, "For the love of God, let your friend stay where he's at," SNS, and that channel is a rest area toilet bowl, and you don't need any more stinking up the best comic YouTube show going. And this is an absolute terrible watch. Such douche chills. How about we check in with Jedi Johnson and see if he thinks the boys are ready to start the show?
No, I still think we're more prepared than SNS, even with the rush we did on the show.
Well, shit, I hope you boys are ready to bring the mayhem, because an all-new episode of Saturday Night Special starts in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome. You're locked in to another episode of Saturday Night Special. I think we got a good show for you guys tonight. Of course, as always, we've got a mega character matchup, best worst coverage of the week, anime dodgeball, Sam serenading us with his sweet voice, and of course, Styx is kind of just here.
Styx is here to observe. He's the watcher of the SNS.
I'm Watto.
The SNS cinematic universe. Styx is the watcher.
About what's going on, guys? How are you guys doing? Sam, Styx.
I'm
Doing good.
great, man. Doing really good.
Yeah, doing good.
That's good. So it's up to the chat. What's up? GT Key Comics here first as always. Buffy with the hashtag get well soon, Kyle. Yes, get well soon, Kyle. I've talked to Kyle just about every day. He's happy to finally be out of the hospital and home resting up. Hopefully he's going to hop on. He said he might pop in tonight, but we'll see. Tyson says, "Good evening, gentlemen." Sam says, "Howdy." Buffy says, "Right on." Or Tyson
Howdy,
says, "Right
Sam."
on, Buffy." Ed says, "Well, I guess I'll give this show another try." Thanks for coming back, Ed. We appreciate it. Hopefully, Sam doesn't have an extra extended anime segment this week for you. Dungeon Crawlers, fuck yeah, go Kyle. Absolutely. Sarah says, "Hey guys, hope you guys are all doing well." Sam and Styx, we were talking about Superman behind the scenes, talking about how Styx and Bruce were glazing that like someone glazing Ron Jeremy's donut. Styx is just all doing mouth stuff to Superman. 10 out of 10.
Whoa.
It's a 10 out of 10.
Whoa.
Taking super loads from Superman to the face. You would have thought that James Gunn had a gun to Styx and Bruce's back when they're like, "It's a 10 out of 10.
Nope.
Come on now.
Styx will have no negative words to say because he's the real punk rock. Styx is the
Styx
real
saying a
punk
negative
rock.
word would force him to actually, produce content for the show. It would actually have him include something on the show other than just his ruggedly handsome good looks. So
There you go.
Styx has
You're welcome.
rubbish good looks.
he's got a limit. He's got a limiter on his internet. So if he participates too much, they're gonna start making him glitch out.
Start getting kicked off.
Yeah. His internet guy just watched him. If he participates too much, they start throttling him down.
He
The
pushed the button.
FCC throttles his internet.
Yeah.
Shut him down! Shut him down!
Sam, you like Superman, yeah?
Yeah, I thought it was a good show. I enjoyed it.
It was.
It was a good show. It was a good little program.
It was neat.
Yeah.
I thought it was swell.
It was keen.
Tyson needs to do a Coldplay meme with Sam and Sticks slow dancing. Well, isn't that a great segue, Ed? Because Sam, what do you got for us for your topic starter this week?
For our warm up, guess what? We're covering Coldplay CEOs. You gonna put it up there? There we go.
Yeah, they changed StreamYard around, so like it's hard to find all the buttons I'm used to
I
having.
hope it's gone, Tyson. Thank you.
So on the left, so first off, this story is getting juicier and juicier with every day. So first off,
yeah, that's the glaze from James Gunn's donut. That's what he's got on his lips and chin.
First off, on the left, we have the original scene right as they appeared on the Jumbotron. This is astronomer CEO and HR director. I forget their names now, but as the video advances, they duck out of frame, and then you see a woman who's in frame who's laughing. And you also get a guy who's kind of got bleach blonde hair who's like taking credit for the whole thing. And apparently it was a setup. It was all a setup to expose the affair. And the CEO's wife was in league with one of the other employees who was at the concert, who was also in league with the director of photography for the concert or for the venue, who was the guy who was kind of like the bleach blonde hair who was like shouting at the end in celebration that caught him. And it was all a setup. It was all meant to expose the affair, and it did exactly that. So,
bro, if you're gonna have an affair, shouldn't you be doing it with like a 10, not a 5?
Yeah.
She is. I mean, not that his wife is much better looking, but come on.
Well, I mean, he's kind of a goober looking guy too. I mean, it's like,
yeah, but he's rich. Like, you know, he's a CEO of a company. He's got money, so at least do it with a 10. You know, like a Mia Khalifa or, you know, something like that, like some young OnlyFans model or something, not Jamie Lee Curtis's stepdaughter or Jamie Lee Curtis's
body
stepsister or whatever. Yeah, body double or.
Well, I'm not
discount Gina Gershom or whatever you want to call her, but Jesus.
I don't know the psychology of cheating very well, but it is rare. It actually is rare that a guy will cheat on somebody better looking than or cheat with somebody better looking than their wife.
No way. That's the whole reason to do it, isn't it? If you're going to do it, not that I ever have, but if you're going to do it, and not that I would ever cheat on my wife, but if you're going to do it, you go hotter. You don't downgrade.
That is rarely the case. So then the memes or the spoofs started to arise, and they became very popular at ballparks. So on the right, we have a picture of the Philadelphia Phillies mascot and female version of the mascot cuddling right before they cut away. And if you'll click on the Phillies picture, we'll have the Arizona Diamondbacks version of this. That's D. Baxter with one of the Diamondbacks, or sorry, no, the Cardinals. Sorry, the St. Louis Cardinals jersey, and he ducks away. Oh man! But this is basically how it's going. Oh, and he says, "No, let's get into it." Yeah.
Oh my God.
So very funny spoofing, and then if you'll click on the CEO picture here too. So this is the other set of memes. It says, "You seem happier." She says, "Thanks. My husband was on the toilet with diarrhea last night and not at a Coldplay concert."
Dude, my social media has been nothing but people running away with these memes.
Oh man, it's spectacular. I love it. And so what I would challenge everybody in the chat is to send us your best memes. You can send it to the Dodgeball on Instagram. If you have Matt and Stix's handles, you can send it to them too. But We want to see these memes all night long. And that is all I have to say about that.
There's been so many good ones. Like they've run through like every medium. Like WWE's getting it.
Yep.
Comic books are getting it. Like they have a bunch of like X-Men ones. Like other sports are getting, like nobody's safe from this. And as much as you want to try, the internet is still undefeated, and they are just absolutely going nuts with this. Like I think Eminem, the music people are getting it. There was one with God, it was P. Diddy. Was P. Diddy someone else in a bottle of
Bieber.
baby oil?
It's Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
There was
There was another one that I saw. I think it was like P. Diddy, Donald Trump, and a bottle of baby oil.
Oh my
Like
God.
they've just been all over the place.
So I saw one that was He-Man and Skeletor. That was fun. Freaking phenomenal.
Randy Orton and Jelly Roll.
That's great.
I didn't even know that. See, it ruins the lore to find out that it was all a setup, though. Like it makes it so much better if it was like all just random.
Well, no, it wasn't random at all.
Is Clayton Crane in charge of getting it? I hope so.
It wasn't random at all. It was a setup. So the wife was sure that they were going to the concert together, and she knew that as soon as they started this canoodling, like he's got his hands on her tits for sure.
Oh yeah, canoodling real hard.
he's surrounded second base right here, and
These are mine.
as soon as that happened, they walked right into the trap. Boom! They had him targeted from the get-go. There is also
Got him.
There's also a mobile game or like an app, a little app where you can search the Coldplay concert group for the snuggling couple, for the cheating couple. It's like, where's Waldo?
That was quick. That was a quick app to put out. Damn.
So she's just, come on, man. Like, such a downgrade.
Yeah.
My favorite one of these is when Coldplay releases their tour venue or their tour dates, and my HR manager starts looking at me like Ana de Armas. And it's like, hey.
There's a Vegeta and Android 18 one somebody made now.
Oh, that's hilarious.
A Mario and Sonic one. Yeah, they're just running amok.
Tyson with his expert opinion here. She doesn't even have huge titties.
No, she doesn't.
Ick.
Patrick Mahomes and a female referee.
I saw that one. Yeah, that was fun too.
Goku and Bulma.
That's dastardly.
Someone took this couple and photoshopped them into a haunted ride.
Oh yeah, I saw one where they were on they had these two on like one of those log flumes.
Yeah.
Pictures, you know, they take the picture.
Oh, you're participating too much, Sticks. They're starting to bog you down.
Slow down.
Starting to bog you down.
All right. I'll bring it back. Reel it in.
What was the other one? There's just been so I thought for sure you were gonna be like, oh hey, did you guys see that the handler of Annabelle died mysteriously?
Why wouldn't I cover the second biggest story of the last 2 weeks?
Someone did Mark Henry and Mae Young.
No.
Someone did Mark Henry and their illegitimate hand baby too.
Gross. Oh,
that's really going it. Cyclops and Emma Frost. They are going deep. Oh man. That's like I said, that's been, I know that it's tearing it up because especially with my wife who doesn't pay attention to social media is talking to me about it and how funny the meme is.
Right.
You know, it's catching some heat.
yeah. This dude resigned as CEO, by the way.
Well, yeah, you have to. Because I saw a thing saying that the guy that caught him, they fired him. That blonde guy or whatever got fired.
Yeah.
So of course he resigned. Of course he did. Now his wife is gonna probably take him for everything he's worth too.
Yep.
Poor guy.
Half plus child support.
Well, I think his
And
I think
all
his
his
kids were
telescopes.
older.
What?
I think his kids were older, aren't they?
I don't know. I don't know anything about the guy personally.
I just know people were like, "Oh, she had like all these great family pictures on her Facebook page, and then after this came out, she has since removed
Take
them
him
all."
down.
Oh,
Yeah.
I do know one thing. I know that he has a daughter in college, and she posted something about this too.
Someone did what, Steve Irwin and a stingray.
Oh,
Where are you seeing these all collected? Is it on Google or what?
Yeah. There's one of the official Coldplay approved concert outfit, and it's a sweatshirt and a pair of like big nose and mustache glasses.
The Groucho Marx disguise.
mhm.
So it did Dwight and Pam from The Office.
I saw that one.
That was creepy.
You can buy it on a t-shirt now.
Oh, of course. Why not? This will be cool a
Insane.
year from now.
It's hilarious. It's so good. Someone needs to do a Clayton Crane one for sure. But then, like I said, that ruins the lore for me because I thought it was funnier that they just randomly got busted, but now it's like it was all a setup. That's a pretty elaborate setup. Bravo.
Tyson says he could put Dom and Brucifer in that meme. I would like.
Oh,
I
you
would
should.
really love to see that by the end of the show. I bet that would be spectacular. Have Brucifer with his arms around Dom. That would be chef's kiss right there.
Brucifer and Mark Spears would be a good one too.
Yeah, that's what they just said.
Yeah, that's why I said it because Tyson said or Bruce and Mark Spears.
Oh, okay. It just popped up on my screen.
Sarah said Brucifer and Dom would be hilarious. It would be very good. All right, Sticks, you got anything you want to add into this before we your internet gets bogged down for your participating too much?
Yeah, I don't want to chance my internet dropping out. So
All right.
no, I have nothing.
All right, what do you boys say we get into a little bit of news, huh?
Let's hit that news.
Let's do it.
All right. Leading us off tonight, as everybody knows, we are a week away from San Diego Comic-Con, and we're about to get inundated with a plethora of news, and some of that is already starting to come out as DC has kind of already started the party by letting it loose that they are about to enter their DBZ era, or their Tournament of Power arc, if you will, with the announcement of DC KO, the event coming later this year. Joshua Williamson and Scott Snyder, co-creators of Slugfest events of the country main series, written by Snyder and art by superstar creator Javier Fernandez. Heroes will rise, legends will fall. It's time for a comic throwdown. DC today announced its next comic book event by architects Joshua Williamson and Scott Snyder, DC KO. This fall, the gloves come off as the greatest superheroes in the universe enter the arena in a thunderous tournament where the stakes are sky high and the cost of victory may be too steep to bear. Starting in October, this publishing event puts heroes to the ultimate test of strength, loyalty, and knockdown drag-out brawl, with 32 fighters will enter the Tournament of Champions, who will rise through the brackets and rival Darkseid against his ever-growing Omega powers. And the sinister secret lies at the absolute heart of the apocalypse. Get ready for the most fun you'll have all year at a death tournament.
This sounds like Mortal Kombat. It doesn't sound much like the Tournament of Power. This is Mortal Kombat.
Well, so they released where it comes in at the Tournament of Power is where when they released kind of the YouTube video talking about this, it was Scott Snyder and Josh Williamson talking about it. So when a hero loses, they get turned into a stone statue and set on a shelf. So they get kind of like removed from the board almost.
But not killed.
Not killed, right. So that's where it comes to. It's more like Tournament of the Power, as they get put on the sidelines as these 32 heroes are facing off to try and fill themselves with Omega energy to try and rival Darkseid.
Yeah.
And this is supposed to be the start of that crossover with the DC Ultimate, absolute DC stuff that's going on. And we're going to find out more during their Comic-Con presentation next week. But they've already kind of started dropping tidbits about this big next event.
It sounds like fun. I don't mean to be nitpicky. It's just Tournament of Power is like King of the Hill or King of the Ring, where everybody's in there all at one time. And this is definitely 32 is a power of 2. So you're looking at like.
Well, I mean, it's every hero for themselves. So it's a giant battle royale in this arena. And it's just you'd have to watch the video, but the way they kind of explain it sounds like it plays out very much like the Tournament of Power. One hero left standing gets the Omega power to challenge Darkseid, and so kind of like Goku, the last hero standing, to fight the overbearing Jiren, who is the end all beat all.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know. I get you now.
So, what's up, BK?
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see who comes out on top. It's probably going to be Superman, but it would be interesting to see if like one of the Robins pulls it out, or Flash or Batman. But I'm having a feeling it's probably going to be Supes.
Is it all classic DC characters? Or not having like the Watchmen or anybody like that?
No, yeah, it's just mainstream DC. As far as I know, I'm sure we'll know more next week after their panel, but I'm pretty sure it's just mainstream DC. Be cool if like Weasel pulled it off or something. Just some weird
kind of it, man.
It'd be really cool. It'd be really cool if they did other universes like Marvel, Ninja Turtles, and they really went Tournament of Power.
Steered heavy into the Tournament of Power.
Yeah.
Just full sail the Tournament of Power. That'd be pretty interesting. But be on the lookout starting October for DC KO. Up next, we got some news on the front of Netflix and a Captain Planet live action series being in development, with the actor Glenn Powell no longer being attached to star.
Don Cheadle.
Yeah, right. Don Cheadle. A live action Captain Planet series is in development for Netflix. Back in 2016, we got word that a movie based on the 90s animated series was in the works at Paramount Pictures, and Leonardo DiCaprio up and away with Jono Matt and Top Gun Maverick star Glenn Powell enlisted to write the script, and the latter in line to star. Captain Planet is definitely something I'm incredibly passionate about, the actor told Yahoo. Leonardo DiCaprio and I have been putting that together for several years. With the recent changes over at Warner Brothers, we've just trying to figure out how that piece will fall. It's an environmental superhero, so it's not necessarily part of DC. It exists outside of that world. At the same time, I think the world has never needed an environmental superhero more. So I think it totally fits with everything that James Gunn and Peter Safran are doing at DC. And Leo and I are very optimistic that we can make something happen. I'd love to play Captain Planet. That'd be sick. I don't know.
Can't see him being
Captain Planet movie? Do we need a Captain Planet movie?
No.
I mean,
Not
Captain Planet,
really.
he is our hero, and he's definitely going to take pollution down to zero.
Yeah.
I might give this like a 4-episode series, but not a movie. Something small.
I don't know. I liked Captain Planet as a kid. I don't know if it works.
It was really fun as a kid, but the scale of the battles he fought were very small. You know, it was basically there was this one group of really high polluters, and it was just Captain Planet versus those three guys, and he would always punch those three guys out and clean everything up. Whereas,
Captain Pollution.
like, what does he do here? What's the scale at which he's fighting here?
Captain Planet's a commie. Thanks, Three Rivers Comics.
Damn.
I feel like the scale of the problem is really the issue, or the scale of pollution is really the issue here.
Yeah, but apparently Leonardo DiCaprio is still attached to this, but Glenn Powell is not.
All right.
Jason says, I thought it was creepier on the thumbnail for a moment.
Queeple.
Yeah, no, it was Don Cheadle.
Don Cheadle. Now that's the large scale Captain Planet, right? He turns people into trees.
That's his way of ending pollution.
He's
Right at
doing
the source.
it the right way.
Right at the source.
But you know, get excited for more Captain Planet, I guess. I don't know. This is one of those things that just because it's in development doesn't necessarily mean it's going to actually see the light of day.
Mm-hmm.
But who knows? Netflix might kill it and people be clamoring for Captain Planet.
You know, I guess it's one of those 90s properties that people think will have nostalgia behind it, but I don't know. I just don't know.
All the Stranger Kid things are going to turn into the Planeteers.
Well, there you go.
And then it's going to be like Captain Planet comes from the upside down to help them clean up the pollution from demigorgons. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that's as valid a premise as anything.
Right.
But who needs more Captain Planet? Then we got some live action The Legend of Zelda movie casting news, as Nintendo and Sony Pictures live action The Legend of Zelda movie has officially found its lead. In a social media post, video game creator Shigeru Miyamoto announces that Bo Bragginson will be playing the titular Princess Zelda, while Benjamin Evan Answorth, I first read it Ainsworth, will wield the Master Sword as the heroic Link. I'm pleased to announce that for the live-action film, that The Legend of Zelda, Zelda will be played by Bo Bragginson's son and Link by Benjamin Evans Ainsworth's son. He wrote, I'm very, very much looking forward to seeing both of them on the big screen come 2027.
Right.
And people are saying that this is potentially screen tests for them because the Link has the elf ears and that she's kind of like in the Zelda outfit from Breath of the Wild. What do you think, Sam? I know you're a Legend of Zelda fan. Are you looking forward to this?
Yeah, I love the Legend of Zelda series. I think the games have always been really light on story. And probably my favorite adaptation is Excuse Me, Princess. Every Fridays, the Super Mario Brothers Super Show would do a Legend of Zelda cartoon. I think they had 13 total episodes, and they had this one move where Link could throw a bomb and then surf on a shield and then get exploded up into the air. And then they made that a move that you could do in Breath of the Wild and in Tears of the Kingdom. You can throw a bomb and then explode yourself into the air. I always thought that was just really fantastic. You could do that. However, all the characters talk except for Link now. Link really is limited to guttural cries while he's adventuring, right? That's basically all he does. So it'll be interesting to see how they adapt this. Is he going to be really sassy towards Zelda like in the old cartoon? is it going to, what's the relationship going to be? Is it going to be close, or is it going to be kind of a rivals to lovers thing? That's kind of what I'm interested in seeing, is how they're going to play it. Because there's a ton of ways they could go with this. Is it going to be an adaptation of one of the games like Wind Waker or Ocarina of Time?
Oh, I have a feeling it's probably going to be Breath of the Wild, or I wouldn't be surprised if it's like Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom mixed together.
Listen,
Yeah.
Dungeon Crawl. Listen, Link, look up here, look up here. I'm sure it's going to be kind of a novel story, meaning that it's going to be original for the movie. But we have an official Zelda timeline, and I'm sure that this movie is going to have to fit in there somewhere alongside the games. And there's still a bunch of events in the official Zelda timeline that have not been adapted into a game that they could also cover. So I'm really looking forward to this. Hopefully there's a lot of puzzles they solve, a lot of adventuring, a lot of monsters they have to fight, and it could be really well done.
Do you think we see him go to all the different kingdoms and to acquire all the different gear that he needs to get the Master Sword?
I would love to see that. I feel like a 2-hour or 2.5-hour movie just wouldn't be long enough.
No, I think it's got to be 3 hours at least, right?
Because they tried to do the same thing with Avatar: The Last Airbender in the M. Night Shyamalan version. They just cut out. Like half
of the last air blunder. Season. Yeah, they did.
And so they traveled here, they traveled there, and they just tell you, oh, we went north, we went south, we went east, we went to Boxing Set, all these different things, and you don't see it on screen. And
what about getting like a montage where they go?
Well, that's kind of what they do in Avatar: The Last Airbender. The MHM one is kind of montaged, and that's half the fun of the Avatar cartoon series is that you're getting the interaction between Aang and all these side characters that show up for him in the end. And
but you're looking at 25 or 24 episodes.
I think you're doing yourself a giant. I wouldn't be surprised if this is one of those movies that ends up being like I was saying, if it goes off of Breath of the Wild, it'd be like The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and then Tears of the Kingdom be part 2, since they're all about doing part 1s and part 2s all of a sudden in Hollywood to make it the full story. But
I do a Lord of the Rings and do the trilogy all at once. And
potentially.
all at once.
Well, the issue with adapting the last 2 games is that they don't really have a lot of story to get into. The game experience is mostly like the story is just to set up kind of the sandbox of the world that you live in, right? And especially Tears of the Kingdom, because you do so much building. And so a lot of that is like the tech that you come across, it doesn't really mesh well with the world. And so you have, it's kind of like not necessarily steampunk, but like you know what I mean? It's kind of like you have these really high tech things kind of mixed in with this really ancient culture. And I feel like if you had something more magic based, like with Ocarina of Time or Twilight Princess, or even Wind Waker, that would be a lot easier to adapt. You've also got Skyward Sword, where there's a lot of flying, but I think they would want to try to keep it to maybe the kind of magic and swords, swords and wizards, and what do they call that? It's like a fantasy where it's swords and wizards, right? Wizards and warriors or something like that. But I think they'd probably try to keep it to that rather than bring in all of these like high tech or advanced technology elements to it. And that could be a mistake. There are, all the games do have some sort of like
swords and sorcery.
That's what I was looking for. I think the swords and sorcery approach is probably the way that they're going to go, rather than the high tech stuff that they have in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I think something like Ocarina of Time or Skyward Sword would be a really good fit for the first venture out.
I can see Ocarina of Time. I mean, it's considered one of the most popular Legend of Zelda games. I mean, they could even do. I don't see them doing something like Majora's Mask right off the rip. But Ocarina of Time would be good.
Majora's Mask is very, very popular. In retrospect, it was not very popular when it came out. It took a long time for people to really appreciate it the way that it was presented.
It took a while to play the game too.
Yeah. I feel like Ocarina of Time is probably, if I were trying to adapt one of the games, it would either be the original Zelda, Legend of Zelda game, or Ocarina of Time.
Well, I mean, I could see it being kind of like,
or A Link to the Past. I'd also do A Link to the Past.
Yeah, I mean, I could really see it being, like you were saying, even a completely original story, just having the key elements that make the Legend of Zelda included in there.
Yeah.
So,
you know, the main things are, you have Master Sword, you have trials that he has to navigate, the Triforce or Triforces, and
finish it off with a big battle against Ganon
or Ganondorf. I think Zelda. Okay. Thanks, Hartman.
That could be a Hartman hack for you. But yeah, but be excited for 2027 is going to be a big year for movies, man. You got Legend of Zelda, you got Avengers. It's going to be a big year for movies. Stoked. That speaking of big year for movies for 2027, Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse is hit with another release date delay. It seems like a distant memory now, but there was once a time when we expected a Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse to swing into theaters March 29th, 2024. However, when the cast said they'd yet to see a script or record any lines of dialogue, it became apparent to fans that the threequel meeting that date wasn't overly likely. When we finally got an update, it was to announce that the trilogy's conclusion had been pushed to June 4th, 2027. It has been now confirmed today that a few more weeks have been added to the already excruciating holdup, as Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse has shifted to June 25th, 2027. According to the Hollywood Reporter, insiders say that the later date will be better for bringing in school-aged kids for summer break, as some schools would still be in session in early June. It also seen as a more appealing date internationally. This does seem like a smart business decision on Sony Pictures' part, though it remains to be seen what will be pitted against that movie during the following July 4th long weekend.
Well, I think the reason behind the delay is K-pop Demon Hunters.
So good. So good. My daughter has watched that so many times.
Oh man, I've watched it so many times. I love that show. I'm bopping to the soda pop.
Yeah, the music is really good in it.
My little soda pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my guess is they are going to have to speed through another K-pop Demon Hunters type movie, if not a direct sequel. So we will see more animation out of Sony, more original scripts out of Sony,
which is good because they can get away from the live action Spider-Man stuff and stop putting out shit movies and go where their money is in the animated stuff.
I mean, if they keep throwing out bangers like Spider-Verse and K-pop Demon Hunters, I'm not hating it. I'm loving that. I'd go see that stuff.
Like, my sister's big into that K-pop shit, my 19-year-old sister, and she's all about watching K-dramas and stuff like that. And she got my daughter watching it one day, and now it's all my kid doesn't know the name of it because she's 3, but she just calls it Huntrix. I want to watch Huntrix. And she's like, already knows the lyrics to the songs, and she's probably watched it about 20 times in the last 3 days. It's ridiculous.
Well, yeah, my youngest daughter has watched it uncountable times. I'm not sure if she ever stops watching it, but she's really enjoyed it. I've seen it, probably 4 or 5 times, and
It's really funny too. It's got a lot of funny comedy parts.
very funny. And then, of course, as soon as you mention that you like it, your phone hears it, and then all of your feed is K-pop Demon Hunters. Like I am shuffling between astronomer CEO memes and K-pop Demon Hunter memes. That's all I've got in my feed right now.
Yeah, Netflix definitely caught a banger with that, huh?
Yeah, I would not be surprised if they tried to give it the Morbius treatment and throw it in theaters, just to see who shows up.
Dude, speaking of that, poor Jared Leto. They released a teaser for the next Tron, and it shows him in like a Power Ranger-esque suit, and that's all I'm seeing now everywhere is that photo with it's Morbin time. It's finally Morbin time. Like, oh man, come on now.
Oh man, somebody put
Coldplay really ruined marriages.
somebody
Thanks, Big.
somebody threw up a Morbius meme. It was like a bunch of words. It was like anti-Semitism, racism, and it's like what's the solution to this puzzle? And if you put all the missing letters in, it's spelled out Morbius. They're like, Morbius is the solution to everything. And the top comment was, a Morbius meme in this economy? I was like, yes, it is finally Morbin time. Let's get it.
After so many years, it's finally Morbin time. But yeah, there you go. 2027, big year for movies as Spider-Verse finally comes back into theaters to finish the story. And then we got ahead of San Diego Comic-Con, the announcement Invincible has been renewed for season 5 at Amazon Prime. Reaching season 5 is a truly heroic feat for a TV series in our day and age. And so we have to congratulate Invincible for its season 5 renewal on Prime Video. It's no true surprise that Invincible will see its 5th season after all. Season 3 of Invincible is Prime's most watched animated season of all time and the biggest returning season of all time across all Prime Video's adult animation origins. Still, Invincible season 4 hasn't even aired yet, and the show has already secured its 5th season renewal. That truly does make it Invincible. Season 1 through 3 of Invincible are now streaming and full on Amazon Prime. Season 4 of Invincible will release in 2026. I'm surprised at that. I think it's good because season 2 of Invincible was kind of a fall off. Season 1 was really good. Season 2 was kind of a fall off. I think it's because they split it in 2 parts. I think they had like 9 months between part 1 and part 2. And then season 3 was just an absolute gore-fest banger. So I'm interested. I can't wait for season 4 and 5 on this show. Give me more Invincible. Do you watch this, Sam, or no?
I saw the first season. I haven't yet ventured into seasons 2 or 3.
Same here.
You're holding out for Happy Gilmore too, aren't you?
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm holding out for it, but there's just a lot of content.
There is. It's a content overload. Mm-hmm. But that's it for the news. Now we hand it over to our guy, Sam, the guy on the streets, to fill you in on all the news and the big news in anime. Watch your ears. Sam, tantalize our buttholes with anime news.
Prepare your anus.
There
we go. Crunchyroll reveals their English dub slate for summer 2025 season. For everybody who's looking for new stuff to watch on Crunchyroll coming out this summer, we have a brand new series called Clavitas, which is like a monster exploring humanity in the swords and sorcery era. I checked out the first episode. It's got me mildly interested. not like super excited about it, but was mildly interested. It is very violent, and my kids are often lurking around every corner, so it's tough to watch this one with the kids around. You'll have to wait till the kids go to bed. And then we have Dawn to Dawn season 2, which is also airing simultaneous dub on Netflix, so you can catch that as well. That is now already 2 episodes in. Then we have Gachiakuta, which is a new series as well. It's like I don't really know a whole lot about it, to be honest, but it is getting a lot of hype this summer. Shield Hero season 4, which is a long anticipated series, has been very popular since its release. Dr. Stone season 4 second core is coming out this summer, and this is nearing the end of the series. We're going to see this one resolved soon. The manga reached its end a couple years ago, so this is finally catching up. New series on Netflix as well called Togen Anki, which is about, it's kind of like the other side of Demon Hunter. You have demons fighting with humans, and we're seeing this from the demon side in Togen Anki. We have Reborn as a Vending Machine, and Now I Wander the Dungeon season 2. One of those super long isekai titles, and it's kind of humorous series. But if we'll go to the next slide, we'll see the one that I'm really excited for, which is Kaiju number 8, which started today in its second season. And it just kind of gave us a little bit of a catch up. It wasn't a very super exciting episode, and it ended on the typical Kaiju number 8 cliffhanger with the head of the Japanese anti-kaiju defense force, General Shinomiya, walking into some underground kind of containment area and looking at something mysteriously when the credits begin to roll. Now I know what happens because I read the manga, which has officially come to an end as of the last chapter that released this week, chapter 129. It ended kind of like, Kafka Hibino is still going to keep doing what he's doing. He's still at it. So it had threatened to kind of end with, bringing down the house, but it didn't end that way. It's just going to keep doing what they're doing, kind of like Supernatural ended with Dean and Sam still out there hunting monsters as things go on.
Never saw it. Thanks for the spoilers.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, next up. We also got a big reveal today about
You're putting Sticks to sleep.
Boruto. Sticks doesn't need my help. Boruto, kind of the creative control of Boruto. A lot of people me included, have been really frustrated with Boruto because it's not really a continuation of Naruto. It has gone in a very, very different direction. And Masashi Kishimoto, who wrote Naruto in the beginning, provided an initial story concept for Boruto, but it has gone a million miles away from that initial concept, with the new writer, Ikemoto, admitting that he is developing the plot on his own, and he just kind of runs it by Kishimoto for yay or nay. But Kishimoto really doesn't have a whole lot of input. He's just like, yeah, that sounds like it'll work. And that does explain kind of how it got away from the original premise that the Boruto series had even set up for itself. I really don't like Boruto very much, and I tried to stay away from it because for me it ruins Naruto and all the work that Naruto did. The sacrifices that were made of Naruto, the story beats that really meant a lot to me, kind of get toyed with or retconned in Boruto. So I just stay away with it. Stay away from it. If they had just gone with a totally original story, I think it would have been liked better or received better.
Oh, you mean like Orochimaru taking genes from Naruto and Sasuke and creating a new character out of it?
Yeah, stuff like that. But also, for me, the biggest one is what happened to there's a character who's a clone of a character who died in Naruto. And I don't know why you would do that unless you were going to kind of create a play off of the other character somehow that died.
In the original series or in Shippuden?
In in Shippuden. Yeah, in
Okay.
Shippuden. And then no. I'm talking about in Boruto. There's a clone of a character that died in the Naruto.
Right. I was wanting to know if this character died in Naruto or if he died in Shippuden.
In Shippuden, yeah.
Okay.
So you're talking about that in the manga. It's all just called Naruto, but the anime
Yeah.
sequel series anime is called Shippuden. But yeah, it's a really important character death, and they just revive the guy through like a cloning, and it doesn't even make sense that he's a clone of that guy, because it's like, why did he need to be a clone of this guy? He's not remotely like the characters who would be most impacted by that the clone's return are not even present at the time. What's up, Dom?
What's up, guys?
So it just doesn't make sense to me why they made this a Naruto spinoff. There are good Naruto spinoff storylines that they could explore, but they are not exploring them in Boruto. So whatever. It makes sense to me why that's the case, because Masashi Kishimoto is not the one who's writing it.
All
right, and then the brand new Demon Slayer movie finally released this week in Japan, and word on the street is the movie is so good that people are buying tickets immediately after finishing it and staying until 2:00 in the morning at the theater to make sure that they watch it before it ends its run. People are calling it Ufotable's best animation work, that the animation is even higher quality than the Entertainment District arc, which for me was the best. That's phenomenal animation. Unfortunately for us, we still have to wait a couple months before this comes out in the United States, but it's getting closer.
I saw the one
With the train,
the Demon Train. Yeah,
Mugen Train. It's called Mugen Train.
yeah, I saw that one. That's the last one they had.
Ed wants to know if the word on the street came from Dom.
It probably did.
The streets are talking.
Came from
The streets are talking.
What did you think of Mugen Train?
I enjoyed it. I didn't. That was the first time watching the series, so it was
okay. So
Yeah,
you
I
had
liked
some catching up to do.
probably. I mean, I haven't watched it since. So
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it.
There's been 4 seasons. The last season is all going to be movies. They're going to do the final story arc through 3 movies. This first one it picks up right where the last season left off, with them falling into the Infinity Castle as they try to kill Muzan, who is the ultimate villain. So I'm really excited about this. It sounds like it's going to be a banger for sure.
Sweet.
And that'll bring us into my favorite new anime, Hartman's Hacks, otherwise known as Bug Ego, where people use hacks to access pocket universes and awaken eldritch monsters. So we have in the panel on the left, in the latest chapter of Bug Ego, which came out this week, they created a little aluminum can golem, which they've dubbed Hitsujiya, the main character, has dubbed Canner. And he entered this pocket universe to leave him there as like, hey, this is your new home, buddy. Good luck. But he was really sad that he left him there, as you see in the top panel on the right.
Hey, friend.
I've never seen Hitsujiya look so down while trying out a hack. And then he sneaks back into the pocket universe to find Canner. And he finds that Canner has made himself a little nest out of garbage that has fallen into this pocket universe. But while he's there, he opens his eyes, which triggers some giant monster to attack, which is in the form of like a Japanese professor's face.
Yeah, I was about to say, it looks like Toriyama Sensei's face.
And so, like, he got really angry looking, and then he yelled at him, "Stop that!" And so he had to grab Canner and make a quick escape. But it's a fascinating series. Really, I really like it because of the hacks, the Hartman's hacks that we see.
He said, "Been there, done that."
And and if you guys want to check it out, you can see it on the Shonen Jump app or on the Manga Plus app. whichever one you prefer. It is available right now for free. You can see the last 3 chapters and the first 3 chapters at any time. All right, and that brings us. I do have a Fidel update. Fidel reached out to me today, say he's going to be on leave in October. He's going to be back home here to play some dodgeball with us in October. So fortunately, or hopefully, World War III doesn't kick off, and we'll be able to play some dodgeball instead.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear more of Fidel's tales. All the tales he's going to tell you.
He's
How many
leading
more
up-
wives he's had while he's been in training, and
He's
how
in boot camp, right?
He finished boot camp, so now he's in, what do they call it, A school, B school, or something like that. He's getting his
whichever, some of those different ones.
job training, on the job training.
he's going to be the one that foiled the assassination attempt on Donald Trump.
Yeah, something like that. And then I do have some dodgeball highlights. If you just want to click the highlight. So I finally had a really good showing at our Cactus League, which is like the adult league with lots of teams. And I took out a bunch of people. That second play where that girl kind of reaches up, she stretches her arms out, and I get her out. So that play, my captain was really unhappy with it because it gave the other team 5 balls, and we only had 1. And he's like, "You threw away our 5th ball, so now they're going to come after me, and I don't have anything to defend myself with." And so I was like, "Dude, just chill. I got this. I'll stand in front of you and deflect everything." And so they all targeted me, and I caught a ball, and I did get hit. But then they threw 3 balls at me, we were able to get 4 balls back. And then he tries to catch a ball that was like on the ground, and he like stretches out to get it and gets out. And then he was still mad at me. He's like, "Oh man, that was your fault." I was like, "What, dude? Get real." So after that, I was like, I'm just gonna do what I want. I'm just gonna play how I want. I'm not gonna let him tell me how to do it because he makes as many mistakes as anybody. And then right there, I was out, and so it was right after I caught the ball, and there's like a broomstick on the side, and I went to go grab a ball, and the broomstick fell down right in front of me, and I jumped over it as it was falling, and I was like, "Man, I got cat-like reflexes." And I was like, "I bet that looks really cool in the film." And I look at it, and I was like, "Oh, I look like such a dork." Hopping over this broomstick. And so I just added a little like jump sound effect to it. It just goes boing. But otherwise I was smoking. Here you go.
It looks like you jump after the broomstick already hit the floor.
Yeah. But that was a good time. Thaddeus wasn't there this week because he was at camp, so they expected me to kind of carry the weight for him, and I did. We ended up winning 9-4. So we pretty much
Even after you screwed the team?
Well, whatever mistake I made up for it. There was one play where we got 3 people out in one attack because I hit 2 people with 1 ball, and then Dylan, our captain, hit a third party. So this is that play. I hit 2 people with that ball right there.
There you go, Ed.
There you go. You can get going, Ed, and then we can.
We expect you to send highlights to Sam every week so we can display them alongside his.
Absolutely.
Dodgeball clip of the week.
Who did it better, Sam or Ed? Winning 9-4, no better way to make a living.
Well, there you go. I don't know if I've shown this one before, but we can click on this one too. This is Jesse. He's going up against 7 people. I don't know if you guys have seen this one yet, but this 1 versus 7. He took down their best player first off, and then the second best player. Everyone else here is pretty much a scrub after that. Hits my kid, hits this other guy, hits a girl, hits another girl. Last one's a girl, and she just took her out. She just fell down. Camera frame wasn't well placed, admittedly. But it's a good time.
It's a lot of butt shots.
Well, yeah, they were. Not everybody appreciates the cinematic quality of what I'm trying to produce, and they stand too close to the camera, or they stand in the what we call the Fidel box. The Fidel box is where you're so close that the only thing you can see in frame is your ass.
I love the slow pan. Real cinematic effect there, Sam.
Yeah, you're welcome. I do it for you.
Nice. All right, now we're going to move on to mega character matchup. This week we've got Cassandra Nova versus Nightcrawler. Sam, why don't you remind us all a little bit about Cassandra Nova?
Cassandra Nova is a 9.5 out of 10, but it's not because she can do push-ups. She's physically frail in most forms. So all of her stats went to intelligence, energy projection, kind of mentalism, durability, that kind of thing. She doesn't have a lot of strength, doesn't have a lot of speed, doesn't have a lot of actual like martial arts or fighting skills, but she can really mess with your brain.
1 ball, 2 cups.
Nice. Then we got Nightcrawler.
That's going to leave it. Mark says, why no matching uniforms? Yeah, where's your uniforms that Marco money laundered to you?
I wore my uniform. My team didn't wear the uniform. There's like 4 of us who wear our uniform every week, and then the rest of the team just wears whatever.
Scumbags.
Scumbags. Don't they know the money that Marco laundered for them?
Right?
Probably not.
All right, now we have Nightcrawler.
Who's Marco?
Nightcrawler's stats are all in speed and his special skill. Intelligence, 3 out of 10. Strength is a 2 out of 10. Speed is a 7 out of 10. Durability is a 2 out of 10. Energy projection, a 1 out of 10. And fighting skills are a 5 out of 10. Special powers, he can teleport up to several miles, leaving behind a sulfurous Banff cloud. He has a prehensile tail, strong and dexterous enough to wield weapons or support his body weight. He can cling to surfaces like walls with his hands and feet. He has excellent night vision in low light conditions, and he can blend into shadows, enhancing his stealth.
Scenario.
The astral plane, distorted by Cassandra Nova's psychic influence, is where we find our fighters today. Nightcrawler is pulled into this realm after a failed teleportation, only to find himself face to face with Nova in a place where thoughts shape reality. Nova tries to dominate Kurt's mind, conjuring illusions of his worst fears, abandonment, failure, and the loss of his faith. But Kurt, grounded by his spiritual resilience and years of mental discipline, begins praying aloud. The purity of his thoughts disrupts the illusions, creating a ripple in the psychic fabric. Kurt's faith acts as a psychic anchor, shielding him from Nova's mental invasion. Realizing he can't overpower her mentally, Kurt uses his teleportation in a new way, microports. He begins teleporting tiny objects, shards of metal, debris, inside Nova's psychic constructs, destabilizing them. Then, in a risky move, he teleports inside her telekinetic field, grabbing her sling ring and porting it away. She has a sling ring? What the heck? Nova's reaction is furious and momentarily disoriented, and so she lashes out blindly. Kurt teleports her into a sacred space, a ruined cathedral in Genosha, where mutant lives were lost. The emotional weight of the location weakens Nova's resolve. Kurt speaks to her not as an enemy, but as someone who understands pain. She hesitates. In a surprise finish, Kurt uses her moment of vulnerability to teleport her into a containment chamber built by Forge, designed to nullify psychic powers. The chamber activates, trapping her in a stasis loop. Nightcrawler wins by spiritual fortitude, tactical brilliance, and empathy.
Interesting.
Oh, what? It didn't fix it. Hold on again. There we go.
The winner is Kurt. Kurt.
Kurt Connors.
That's a
Dr.
different
Connors. I know.
I would beat it in storyline.
All right. Who will Nightcrawler? Excellent scenario. Felt like it came right off a comic.
The next challenger is Renji Ibarra. We already did this. We already did Renji.
Already did?
Yeah.
I don't know why when I remove it, it's not removing from the.
Score one for the bud, baby. Uryu Ishida. Okay, another Bleach one. But we'll do
Why are we getting all these Bleach characters?
Bleach. I think Kyle really liked Bleach.
Rigged, I tell you. Rigged. All right. And that will bring us to best and worst covers of the week. And I'm going to be fully transparent here on this. The covers this week suck. There was not a lot of good covers this week. They were all kind of just blah, middle of the road stuff. So it was really hard to find some covers.
Are there
that
any
really
like
stood out this
con
week?
exclusives? Are there con exclusives?
I didn't do San Diego Comic-Con con exclusives yet. I was just trying to do the new books that came out this week because who knows who's gonna, what you're gonna be able to get your hands on. So I just did normal LCS releases. Matt's already making an excuse so we didn't even see the books yet. All right, motherfucker. Here we go. Worst cover of the week. Kicking off Psylocke number 9, Mariah Wolf variant cover.
Why
Little
did you
sword.
hate this?
This is terrible. The art in this is terrible.
It's really busy, but I don't know. I don't know that I would
not
call
that
it
bad.
terrible.
She's got no booty. She's got like no. She's like a dwarf almost. It's just not. It's not good. I think the cool background really hides how shitty the
Lucas.
foreground is.
Well, I mean, she's certainly not wearing her classic costume, which is always a fan favorite. But
She's got a little tiny sword.
This is a Riyadh outfit.
The hill, right? And her Saudi Arabia outfit. It looks like a Black Right poster, right?
Yeah.
And the handle on her
3D.
sword looks way long, almost as long as the blade itself. Just not. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of Maria Wolf's stuff at all. Not to mention this leg is so massive, and this leg right back here is so tiny.
well, that's the
front.
false depth perspective.
Yeah.
It's terrible. This looks like.
Oh, like you
beanie
said,
penis.
I think it's middle of the road. It's not great. It's not horrible, but it's meh.
Then we got Ultimate Spider-Man number 19, the Trad
What
Moore
the hell is that?
cover.
Whew.
Why does the leg look so fucking crazy? Like,
Well,
I gotta lay off the
It's,
mushrooms. Holy
it's
cow.
like a fisheye lens, right?
I
They're
know.
trying to do like a
Skinny-ass
fisheye
arms.
lens, but it just
Mm.
yeah, I agree. This one is not good.
This looks like he just pre-webbed all over the place right here. It's supposed to be like different like silhouettes of him doing different moves, but it just looks like someone splooged all over the page of the book.
yeah, it looks like someone is covered in splooge.
freaking the foot looks like a telephone.
Yes, it does. This looks like Nightcrawler's tail right here.
And the arms, look at the arm. Look how skinny the arm is, man.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I kind of get the concept, but it's
Yeah,
really
but what do you call it? What's that movie, Inception, where they kind of rotate through and distort the whole.
Don't tell me this doesn't look like a dong right here either.
Of course it does. It's
Like-
just
It's
it's
definitely a third foot. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
it's like they were doing an LSD trip or psychedelics or something while they were trying to do
Yeah.
this.
Too many popping freaking mushrooms and shit.
And then we have Martin Kokolo Wolverine book.
Mm.
This looks like John Romita Jr. did it.
Looks like a almost better version of Superhero Squad.
It's like the people are short.
they're
Like
short.
the saber-tooth
short,
and Wolverine look like they're short but big at the same time.
Right?
Yep. Yeah.
It just gives off a really weird perspective.
Yeah.
It's not that great. And then we have Absolute Wonder Woman number 10. This Chris Enka's cardstock cover.
You don't like this?
No, because the Wonder Woman looks like she got hit in the face with a brick.
I was gonna say like she ran her face into a wall.
Oh,
yeah.
It looks more like it made her look like more like a Middle Eastern type of woman with the face, the way the face looks.
Like all this is good, and then you get to the face, and it looks like she walked face first into a brick wall.
I don't know about that. I think that you might be hanging this whole picture because of that one issue. But
Hey, faces are important to me, man. Just it's how I've always been. Like if the face is messed up in art or statues, it drives me nuts. And the fact that she looks like that's one of the reasons like I love J. Scott Campbell, but hate him at the same time because all of his women's faces look like cats. And I just can't do the not an attractive face. That's right. It's not. It looks like she got hit in the face with a brick.
well, I'm just gonna have to disagree with you. I think this is a good cover.
No
I
way.
like this cover.
Her neck is thick too.
Well, yeah. It's all right. I can dig a thick neck sometimes, but I mean,
You're all right
good
with a
night.
thick neck.
Kal-El, no.
This looks like Maya Lesnar cosplaying Wonder Woman. Like it's rough.
Leave that poor girl alone.
And then we have this Jenny Frizen, Emma Frost. Not a fan. The face doesn't look like it fits his body. Not a fan of the face.
This would look better with Cyclops behind her.
This is kind of the color scheme I have going on tonight. Kind of like a light blue and white going on.
You kind of look like you just walked off a golf course or a tennis court.
Yeah.
Maybe got done playing some pickleball.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Your shirt doesn't give any cleavage off there, Sam. So I'm sorry to tell you.
Well, we can fix that right now, Sticks.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
We'll
Sorry.
fix that right now.
Easy, Marco. Easy.
He's got the low V. Marco's got the deep V.
Get that DP.
Then we get into our best covers of the week. We got this amazing Spider-Man Gabriel Del Otto variant cover.
Nice.
No, that's a Spider-Man cover.
It's phenomenal.
You can't go wrong with Delato. Sorry to say.
Don't
is
say
a,
stuff like that, Sticks. Don't say stuff like
Can't go wrong with him.
There is a virgin version of this cover as well.
Of course.
I bet there is.
that. Sticks just jinxed it. You just gave it a mouth.
No.
And then we got this Ultimate Spider-Man number 19, Gerald Parle Mary Jane variant cover.
Good night.
I like this Mary Jane cover.
All right. Well,
I'm a fan of Mary Jane covers.
I like how Spider-Man's webbing that car.
Right? In the background.
You know,
The window, yeah.
is this the same guy who did that one of her walking across the street? That was so fantastic.
I don't think so.
Those covers should be collected in like a series of her just doing routine daily.
Yeah.
And a postcard.
How is this better than the Frizen? Well, look at the Frizen and then look at that. This Frizen just doesn't look. I don't know. It's just the face, man. It's like fine, and then it's just not Frizen's best work to me. I don't know. A lot of Frizen's covers lately just have not been hitting home with me.
That's a terrific. Is that a car flying in the background?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Spider-Man
Yeah.
or catching it or pulling it. And then you got this guy right here with his phone recording it to put on YouTube. Mary Jane's reading Spider-Man number 1 right here. Just relaxing.
She's got some great posture. I will say that.
She's waiting for Peter to have lunch.
Well said.
Then we have this cover B, this Raza variant for Mr. Terrific. Everyone's a Mr. Terrific fan all of a sudden after Spider-Man or Superman.
He was a good part of the movie, man. It was fun.
He was a great part of the. He's the best part of the.
But I like Guy Gardner. I think Guy Gardner was the best. Freaking prick, asshole. At the same time, man.
Right.
We're walking through and the war, wrecking people while flipping.
Well, that was the best part. Exactly. He fucked everybody up there. That was great.
This makes him seem kind of young, but it's still good.
I like it. And then we got this cover B, Dan Panosian variant for the Curse of Shirley Johnson from the Spawn universe.
She looks like the Violator.
Yeah,
Mhm.
very creepy looking cover.
Hmm.
But that's it. That, like I said, there was not a lot of covers this week. Most of them were pretty middle of the road. I'm thinking maybe because it's the third Wednesday of the month or fourth Wednesday of the month, and
Well, the cover's
it'll be the fourth Wednesday of the month, and
Now, a lot of these guys are gearing up for San Diego Comic-Con too.
yeah,
so
San Diego.
they might have lightened the load a little bit just to kind of get these guys to where they
Bet
want
you
them.
like to lighten the load, don't you, Sticks?
Yeah. Well, gotta do what we gotta do.
But all right, our first appearances this week. We have Absolute Batman number 10. If you're not reading Absolute Batman, man, I don't know what you're doing because this book has been phenomenal. But we got our first look at Waylon Jones and his introduction of finally being transformed into Killer Croc.
The Max Killer Croc.
Yep.
Yeah,
Dude.
pretty much.
His mouth goes this whole length of his body.
Yes, it does.
What the frick? Look at those teeth.
But this Absolute universe has been, or the Absolute Batman book, I think, has been on fire. So Absolute Bane's a powerhouse too.
Interesting.
Croc looks like Metroid. And then in Deadpool Wolverine 7, you got the first appearance of Legacy, who's going to be one of, I'm assuming is in this storyline, is going to be one of the Horsemen of Apocalypse now. And then you got new champions. You got the introduction and the first appearance of Night Drifter, who is someone who was turned into half vampire after the Marvel's most recent vampire event. I can't
Blood
remember.
Hunt.
Blood Hunt. Thank you.
Yep. All right.
So you got a new champion. And then
I
Batman,
guess at least something came out of that series.
Yeah.
and then you got Robin and Batman, Jason Todd. You get the first full appearance of Wraith. They're talking with Jason Todd. This book's interesting because it's all done in like watercolor. I really like the way the art in it is, but I haven't been a big fan of the story.
Wait, is
It's like scary.
that
stories.
Robin or is Batman being played by Jason Todd?
No, it's Robin is Jason Todd.
Jason Todd Robin.
Yeah.
Well, then it would be Robin, Jason Todd, and Batman.
Oh, come on, Sticks. You're probably one of those people.
No,
that-
I'm asking a legitimate. Why, if you're gonna put Batman,
It's Robin
Jason
and
Todd,
Batman, Jason Todd. So it's about Jason Todd's time as Robin.
It's not double chunk chocolate cookie. It's double chocolate chunk cookie.
All right, easy there, Big AJ.
that-
Bring in the boom.
I'm just calling it like I read it.
But that's it for Sprints of the Week. Now we're gonna move into my comic book kicks of the week. And of course, we had Battle Beast. And if you're not reading Invincible Battle Beast, it's so good. The very gory, very violent, a lot of fun watching Battle Beast wanting to die and fight to the death, and watching this sentient ship try to assist him in that journey.
Boy, did he get sucked into the Event Horizon?
No, in this issue, he gets he's about to face off against like a fleet of starships, and the ship that he's on that wants to kill him kind of jettisons him out into space and right into like the line of fire of all the ships, and Battle Beast just pretty much annihilates all of them. So it's very bloody and gory. So that's like him floating through space after just murdering all these dudes.
All right.
It's fun.
Oh,
Then, in my opinion, one of the best books going right now, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Jason Aaron's absolutely killing this book. Juan Ferreira absolutely killing the art in this book. This book didn't do a whole lot to move the story because it was just kind of like the Turtles being on trial for being framed for the murder of some police officers.
Oh, is Joker fully ado?
Yeah, pretty much. And Donatello's like crazy ass feeling like he can represent the Turtles. So he's all emaciated and flipping out, but this has been one of the best stories going right now. Jason Aaron is absolutely killing it. This is the book every month that I look forward to, and it's the first one I read as soon as I pick it up. It's an absolutely phenomenal book. Yeah, and the new Shredder book should be tight as well. I'm really looking forward to that too. I'm interested to see how they're going to bring him back from the dead, or if it's going to be like the other Shredder from a different point in time that they they brought back that was a good guy that was helping the turtles. I don't know, but we'll see. But this book's been fire. And then we got absolute Eddie, or not absolute. We have Eddie Brock Carnage. This has been a good read too. It's been interesting watching Eddie Brock and the Carnage symbiote go. And in this issue, you kind of learn that Carnage kills because it's a primal need, not because it's who he is. And he bonded with Cassidy, Cletus Cassidy, so well because Cassidy was down for killing. So Carnage has no problem with it, where Eddie Brock is not up for killing innocent people. He only wants to kill people that deserve it. So the primal urges of the venom, or not venom, but Carnage symbiote start coming out while he's asleep and killing random things. And they start on the track to go have a face off with Muse. So this has been a fun read for me as well. And then we got, of course, Absolute Batman, number 10. Like I was talking about, Bruce Wayne gets captured in Arc M, and they're essentially, in this story, trying to transform him into Man-Bat. So as you see him, he's progressively going through like these different things and trying to escape. And they caught him and took his costume off of him and took all the, like, they found like 47 different objects hidden inside of him, like smoke bombs and shurikens and kunai and all this stuff hidden in his body. And they surgically removed it, and they're trying to like turn him into Man-Bat, and he keeps escaping. And every time he escapes, he gets absolutely beat down by Absolute Bane. You see him face off. You see the Absolute version of Clayface, and of course, you get the Absolute Killer Croc versus Absolute Bane in this as well. Very cool Batman story. I'm hoping to get to talk to Scott Snyder at San Diego next week about this book, because this book has been absolute fire. So Tyson says, I started working on the Cheating CEO, but it'll take me longer than this show, unfortunately. I got to make this guy black. LOL. And that's it for my picks of the week. Now we're going to roll on into which song did Sam rap better. Sam, what songs did we pick this week?
We're going with a magic theme tonight. So we have Eminem, Abracadabra, or Houdini. Yeah, it's called Houdini, but it's based on the Abracadabra song. And then we have Magic by B.O.B.
I
featuring.
feel like you've done the B.O.B., haven't you?
I don't recall.
Okay, fair enough.
Maybe I have. All right, here we go. I got to zoom in here. I'm getting... All right. Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
Hang out, Ed.
Well, look what the stork brung. Little baby devil with a forked tongue. And it's sticking out, yeah, like a sore thumb. With a forehead that it grew horns from. Still a white jerk. Putting up in a chrysal to the cipher. With the Vicks, perks, and a light stir. Lyrical technician, an electrician, y'all light work. And I ain't gotta play pretend. It's you I make believe. And you know I'm here to stay, cause me, if I ever gotta take a leave, it would be aspirin to break a fever. If I was to ask for Megan the Stallion, it would be to collab with me. Would I really have a shot at a feat? I don't know, but I'm glad to be back like abracadabra. For my last trick, I'm about to reach in my bag, bruh. Abracadabra. For my last trick, just like that, and I'm back, bruh. Now, back in the days of old me, right around when I came a dope fiend, ate some codeine as a way of coping, taste of opiates, case of OE, turned me into smiley face emoji, may shit not age appropriately, but I hit an 8-year-old in the face with a participation trophy, because I have zero doubts that this whole world's about to turn out some Girl Scouts that censorship's bureaus out to shut me down. So when I started this verse, it did start off with lighted at first, and it made me feel I'm targeted. Mind-boggling how my profit has skyrocketed. Look what I pocketed. Yeah, that shit is like I just been like jogging, and I've been running at full speed. And that's why I'm heading my noggin, like I follow y'all, and I'm the fight y'all get in. When you debate who the best, but ops I'm white chalking when I step up to the mic, cock it then. Oh my God, it's him, not again. I can't see the lyric, bro. I gotta scroll. Abracadabra. I'm about to reach in my bag, bruh. Abracadabra. For my last trick, And just like that, and I'm back, bruh. All right. That's good. All right. I think I may have done this before, but we'll give it a second shot, see if it's any better. See if I get that.
It won't be.
Copyright strike.
It won't
I
be.
got the magic in me. Every time I touch that track, it turns into gold. Now everybody knows I've got the magic in me. When I hit the floor, the girls come snapping at me. Now everybody wants a blast of magic, 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 magic. Woo! I got the magic in me. These tricks that I'll attempt will blow your mind. Pick a verse. Any verse, I'll hypnotize you with every line. I'll need a volunteer. How about you with eyes? Come on
Right
down
there.
the front and stand right here and don't be shy. I'll have your
Bobby.
time traveling, have your mind babbling. People trying to inherit the skill, so they ask me. Even David Blaine had to go and take some classes in. I see the mind freak like, what's up, man? What's happening? So come one,
Hi,
come
Freak.
all. You can see the show tonight. Prepare to be astounded. No ghosts or poltergeist. You know I'm no Pinocchio. I never told a lie. So call me Mr. Magic Man. I float on cloud nine. I got the magic in me. Got the magic, baby. Time I touch that track, it turns into gold. Oh, yes, it turns to gold. Everybody knows I've got the magic in me. I got the magic, baby. Hit the floor, the girls come snapping at me. Now everybody wants a blast of magic, 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 magic. Woo! I got the magic in me.
Yeah,
Nice, Sam.
there you go.
Crowd is going wild for you, Sammy. Tyson said the magic has left the building.
Oh, Tyson. Low hanging
All
fruit.
right. And that brings us to our Who Said It game.
Oh, boy, there we go.
And our first question is, who said that cover like that should be scratch and sniff?
A cover like that should be scratch and sniff.
Uh,
That's a good line. That's a good line. I want to say I said this because I like that line.
You think you said it?
I think I've said something like that on the show, but I'm not sure if this is going to be me. But
Buffy says, geez, I just got here and I'm greeted with this.
you're welcome. I nailed that.
Sarath says, Marco? Question mark. Sam
I'm gonna
thinks
say
it's
Joe.
him.
I'll say Joe.
Six thinks it was Joe. Dom, do you know who it was?
could be me.
Could be Dom. Buffy says it's Dom. Buffy's not even a question. He's like, it's Dom. All right. Who said a cover like that should be scratch and sniff?
What's that blue dot?
And the blue dot is a secret. There's a secret underneath. Here is
scratch and
lyrics. Lyrics.
Nice.
I think this is Valkyrie Saviors.
Panties.
And
See, a cover like that should be scratch and sniff. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know who the art.
It was Dom wanting his scratch and stiff covers.
Scratch and sniff, man. Woo. I remember saying that.
Who said we get the full frontal there on that facial?
Oh, man. Joe. I'm
Sam
gonna say
thinks
Joe.
Joe.
Oh,
Sticks.
It probably was Sticks.
Look how coy Sticks is being right
I
now.
think
Who
it's
said
Sticks.
we got the full frontal there on the facial?
It sounds so familiar. It's all like something I thought he did say one.
Sarath says
I
to
don't know.
Bruce.
yeah, it could be.
Oh, it's Bruce.
We got the full frontal
Well-
there on the facial. Yeah, Sticks.
I'm gonna say it's not me. I'm gonna say it's Joe. I don't think it was.
Sticks thinks Joe.
Sticks is being awfully coy.
Sam thinks
Although
it's
that's-
Sticks.
Well,
It might be Sticks.
I think it's Joe, but And I'll tell you why, because I don't think Styx would be able to put that many words together in a sentence before
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it took me
before
a
his internet cuts out.
Tyson says Bruce loves a facial.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Only if it's coming from Dom.
Unfortunately,
Bruce loves Dom.
unfortunately.
Bruce and Dom sitting in a tree. Fucking.
Lovers of friends. Or no, enemies of lovers. That's what it is. That's the trope. Enemies of lovers.
But all right. Who said so? We got the full frontal there on the facial.
Open door kind of like light thing on a.
I hear
Fading
that.
that.
I actually like the details she did in with the eyes and the fingernails and everything else. The only thing that I'll say is the downside of mine is that then a store did a store exclusive of black and white version, which kind of downgrades it. I do also like how Hello Darkness is like kind of buried in the corner, so we get the full frontal there on the facial.
Full frontal on the facial.
Shit, I can't even do it today. I'm sorry. That was good.
It's been a while.
It was Marco.
Mirko. He didn't even intend it to be that.
No, he did not. Who said covered in shower pube hair?
Who uses the term shower pube?
I'm gonna think it's Sam.
Oh, jeez.
I might have missed that episode.
I bet this is Pete. I'm gonna say Pete.
You think it was Pete? Who do you think it was? Sticks?
I said Sam.
Sticks thinks Sam. What about you, Dom?
Maybe Joe.
Joe? Buffy says, who didn't? All right. Who said covered in shower pube hair?
No, he's fine. I saw him less than a year ago. He's doing great. He's ornery as always. These are stupid covers. What's that last cover supposed to be?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
Something growing on it.
Maybe it's mold.
That's
That
what I'm
looks like
thinking.
fucking. That looks like sewer gunk or something.
I don't know.
Jihan
like
Lee, Mark Brooks, Jeremy Wilson, and there will be a John Tyler Christopher action figure variant. Maybe that's the
Wow! Can't wait.
Yeah. So, yep.
Action figure variant?
I don't know. That's not the Iron Man thing, is it?
No, I was thinking it might because the fourth one looks like it's got the punch out. Look on the top.
Oh,
but,
it does.
But at the same time, that doesn't look like what an action figure cover would look like. Because what the hell is that? I don't know what I'm looking at.
I don't know what I don't think
It looks
does
like
either.
the hair you pull out of the drain. That's fucking
Yeah.
I mean, there's an
shower.
eyeball in there. It's melted.
It's Deadpool in there.
That's
It's
what I was
Deadpool
thinking.
in there.
Isn't
It is. It's Deadpool in there. Yeah.
Deadpool?
Yeah.
Covered in
Hedera?
That's how you
covered
lose
in
money.
shower pube hair.
Long money.
That's Adora,
It
man. That's a smog monster, man.
It was Pete.
Yes, I was right. I finally got one.
Did you know who the smog monster is, man? Come on.
Who said, last I talked to him, he said that he had a blood pressure cuff wrapped around his balls.
Oh, Jesus.
That was either Matt or me talking about Kyle 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Who said?
I think
I talked to him. He said they still had a blood pressure cuff wrapped around his balls.
I think it was Matt.
Right.
I think it was Tyson. I think Tyson said that in the chat.
Sticks says Tyson. Sarah says Dub.
Dub.
All right. Who said it? We killed it at Strange. We found some goodies. Nice.
No, it wasn't that.
Ed, they're still checking Kyle's blood pressure. Last I talked to him, he said they had the blood pressure cuff wrapped around his balls, and I was like, I don't think that's how you check blood pressure, man. And he was like, I was trying to tell him that, but Dr. Blood Pressure just wasn't listening to me. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with him.
They're just messing with him at this point.
Yeah, it was me.
It was me. Me, Austin.
Who said, I have a feeling the box of fun that I ordered is a little different than the box of fun you ordered?
Oh, man.
Hmm.
Who indeed? Gosh, this sounds like something I might have said. But I'm going to say Bruce. I'm going to say Bruce said this.
Sam says Bruce. Sticks, who do you think said this?
I think it was you again, Matt.
You think it was me again?
Yeah.
Sticks doesn't know how
This is
game
kind of lighthearted for me.
Sticks does not know how this game is played.
Nah.
It's very rare that someone gets more than one quote.
Yeah.
So once it's been said,
yeah.
I mean, occasionally Marco and Dom get a second quote,
Tyson says, I say me.
but that's usually it.
Who said, I have a feeling the box of fun that I ordered is a little different than the box of fun you ordered? Who do you think it was, Dom?
I don't know. You know what? I don't know Jedi, but I can't remember who said it. Somebody in the chat, maybe one of the guys in the chat, maybe.
Get the hell out of here with that shit.
Hazard a guess, Dom.
I don't know, man. You know what?
There's no points off for getting it wrong.
I don't know. I'll say Jedi. Fuck it.
Jedi. All right. Who was it?
$85. You get 3 limited edition pops and a soda, and the pops can range anywhere between 8,000 pieces.
Did you order one, Dom?
I didn't get one. And
good for you.
No, I didn't buy it. I didn't buy them.
I have a feeling the box of fun that I order is a little different than the box of fun that you order.
I know, but so apparently a lot of the
It was Joe, and Dom wasn't even entertaining the comment. Dom was like, yeah, okay, whatever.
Talked right past it.
All right. Who said, check out my fantastic dick?
Oh, Jesus. I don't know who said it.
Let's see. I bet it was Jedi. Like showing off a toy, a Dick Grayson toy or something.
Who do you think Sticks said, check out my fantastic dick?
I'll say Marco.
Marco? Seems like a Marco thing to say, huh?
Yeah.
What do you think, Dom? Who said, check out my fantastic dick?
I don't know, man. Fucking Bruce. I have no clue.
Sounds like a Bruce option, too. Buffy said, that's definitely Sticks, the potty mouth.
Ah.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yep.
All right. Who said, check out my fantastic dick? For popcorn bucket. Tell me it doesn't look like that's Reed Richards' schlong wrapped around the bucket.
Yeah, it does. That is great. It would be even better if he was arching his back a little bit.
Yeah.
That's right up there with the Wolverine Deadpool one with the open mouth.
That is kind of cool though. That it looks like it's his dick.
Check out my fantastic dick.
It was Sam.
It was Sam.
Oh man, my wife walked in just to hear that. It was great.
It was
nice.
All right. Our final one of the night. Who said, stop drawing shit for the qualified and fucking get back on track, Mr. Spears?
Oh my gosh. Let's see. Let's say Double O. Double O said it.
Double O said that. That's a little profanity laced for Double O, I think. I feel like it was Sticks.
Sticks would not want Mark Spears to stop drawing for the qualified.
Well, could be Jedi. Jedi could have said something like that because Jedi is still
not qualified.
Yeah, it's going to be somebody not on the qualified, I'm assuming. But who said, stop drawing shit for the qualified and fucking get back on track, Mr. Spears?
Oh, somebody on top.
Kyle.
I'll say Kyle. That sounds like something he might say.
Stig says Kyle. Who do you think it was, Sam?
I'll say Kyle. I'll say Kyle too.
Sam says Kyle as well.
You know what? I didn't see this episode. Probably Kyle. I'll put Kyle there too. Just
Dom's now switching to Kyle too.
because I just
Dungeon Crawler said Kyle.
There we
All
go.
right. Who said it?
This
is your cue.
Mark Spears just, I think he's starting to get a little overworked.
Why does Batman have such?
Stop drawing shit for the qualified and fucking get back on track, Mr. Spears. Because you're starting to your art's starting to suffer a bit.
It was Kyle. Good job, guys. All right, and now it's going to be time for our misconnections. But before we get into misconnections, Tyson has sent us a lovely little image.
Oh, I cannot wait for this.
He said it's just a quick one, just a quick rendering.
This is a prototype
of the beloved Coldplay meme.
The Coldplay.
Here we go.
Bruce and Dom.
fuck you, guy.
Oh.
Why entertain? Why entertain this shit?
Hey Dom, I gotta hand it to you. You kind of look like Vin Diesel in that picture. You look a little bit like Vin Diesel right there.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Fucking Tyson, man. Thank you, man. Bastard.
Art.
That's right. I said that's fucking awesome.
Oh fuck.
Oh, we
Perfect,
need to throw that up on the Renovision Instagram immediately.
Bruce is whispering to him, "I'll be your Superman."
Oh man, you got to put it up on the Absolute Geek Instagram and let us all share it. It's so awesome.
Tyson says, "I aim to please." I will put that up.
I love this so much.
Needs to be a T-shirt.
Dude, I'm telling you, those memes out of hand, man. It's like so many different memes. It's hysterical, man. What they're doing with that.
Good job, Tyson. Good job, my man.
Guys. All the time, man.
All right. Now it's time for that part of the show where people say, I don't want to talk about dudes and hot chicks. I just want to talk about comics, so they leave. It's time for Missed Connections. Who wants to kick us off this week?
Yours truly. Old wood enthusiast here. I love me some old wood. The older, the better. They just don't make them like they used to. I'm just a younger guy who's always been into older pieces. If you got some old wood, I would love to see it. I'm passionate at what I do, and I won't let you down.
Buffy says at least it wasn't a pickle hugging you, Dom.
I rather would have took that. I would have took that. I'm telling you. Fuck.
Oh, man. Dom's secrets are exposed.
This guy's really a wood enthusiast.
Old wood enthusiast. He wants the friggin' antique.
He's a real antique.
Come to my petrified lumber yard.
I love to go antique in the woods.
He likes a good veneer.
I want to get my hands around some old oak.
Exactly.
I like some strong maple.
Give me some of that redwood.
Who wants to go next?
I'll do this. I'll do this.
Hit it, Dom.
Cute boy in elevator, Clock Street Station, Brooklyn Heights.
I love how your voice went deeper.
I know, right? I was an older guy, all in black, who was staring at you relentlessly around 6 p.m. tonight.
At a Coldplay concert.
Exactly. You're tall, thin, blondish, khaki pants, and an Oxford shirt. So would you like to daddy tape to taste this? Wait, would you like to daddy tape to taste you some nice restaurants in the Heights?
What?
What?
Daddy
would you like,
type.
would you like daddy to taste you some nice restaurants in the Heights?
Would you like a daddy type to
Like,
taste
oh,
you
taste.
to some nice
Oh,
restaurants in the Heights?
Okay. That's what I was going to say. What the fuck? Like,
A daddy type.
Tape. Fuck. I'm blind.
He meant to say take you, but he says taste you.
Taste you. Taste you.
Did he?
This
Yikes.
definitely sounds like a
I
Dom.
have to taste you some nice restaurants.
A Dom Brucifer misconnection here.
Fucking bastard. Oh my God.
Just laugh it off, Dom. Just laugh it off.
No, I do have.
We're just joking, man. We're just joking.
Taste is taint. Fire horse, missing you. She made me a cleaning, Brooklyn. You linked me to your path of burning flames. Your girl, your fire horse. You have the water to tame me. Together combusting, making love in cold shower heat waves. Summer solstice, we burn hot. Braids into my strands of hair dancing in the gusts of wind on your soft rooftop in Brooklyn. You move away the strand so gently with your hand over my skin to kiss me. Flicker heart of fuel. I made a cleaning for you in my path of burning flames. That's a clearing. Sorry. Chinese Zodiac says 2026 will be the year next year for the fire horse. The last one was 60 years ago. I hope that means one day soon we will get together. A chance from God. Maybe you could forgive me and find me again. I miss your numbers. I fly home on Thursday. It's my birthday tomorrow. I miss you. The city before and after you are completely different places now. It was real for me. CL, this is a missed connection. Please do not remove this one. Third attempt posting.
Jesus Christ.
Nice
Very poetic.
There shouldn't it be instead of a freaking fire horse, should be fire hose.
Yeah, probably.
Well, if a girl is whipping you with a fire hose, I think you went to the
No,
wrong bar.
well, I'm just saying, the whole fact is that whatever this shit is, it's third attempt. So obviously, the person doesn't give two shit.
Dom loves that bar.
Well,
They're whipping with
they're
a fire
saying
hose.
they keep taking it down. They're taking it down
Oh, okay.
because they don't realize it's a misconnection.
At the end, was so much. It was like she put so much there at the end. My birthday.
Go ahead, Sticks.
Any ladies rocking a bush? Any ladies out there rocking the bush?
All right, Joe. We know this is you.
Question so nice, he had to ask it twice.
Yeah, quit
Exactly.
trying to pull a wall over everybody. We know this is you.
Wreck my hole. Own my butt. Can host and wear 'em. Wreck it and leave. 46, 5'11", 215. Wreck it. I'm gonna wreck it.
Jesus, man. Fucking Ralph, huh? Wreck that shit, Ralph.
I stand deadpanness from wreck my hole, own my butt. It's just like the best.
Oh, shit.
best,
I'm gonna
the best.
wreck it.
That's fucking crazy. Wreck it, leave. 46, 5'11". Yeah,
Oh,
that's good, man.
that's it. That's our show. That's the end.
Nice.
Dom, thanks for joining us late, buddy.
Look, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry I got late.
All right.
I was with the missus.
Dom.
Hey, first
Dom.
San Diego Comic-Con this week. Dom, what are you looking forward to?
Oh man, I'm just looking forward to meeting up with you, man. And then just all the sights and sounds, man. I'm freaking looking forward to the 250,000 plus people that are gonna be there. Oh boy,
Try-
oh boy.
Try to keep it to sight and sounds. Let's keep the smells out of it.
Oh, yeah.
I have to make sure I get a T-shirt of that Dom Brucifer picture before I leave on Tuesday because I need to wear that to the con.
Man, fucking bastards. Fucking, this has become a fucking meme. Nah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to just. Oh, I told you that my brother got me into the Hasbro breakfast.
What is that?
Oh, did he?
Hasbro breakfast?
Nice.
Yeah. So Hasbro offsite has a breakfast that they show all the stuff that's coming out for Hasbro, and maybe the band Cold Slither will be there. So that's how I get to go. Yeah. So.
No hot tubs. We're staying at different hotels.
Hey, listen, stop with the memes.
No. Keep going with the memes. I feel like we need to do Steve Englehart and a GIMP mask next.
Oh.
Have the GIMP mask with his arms around old Steve.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
Steve Englehart with Boy Meets World.
Yeah, you could just do a whole series of Steve Engleharts. Sean Hunter from Boy Meets World with his arms around Steve Englehart, or Mr. Feeney from Boy Meets World with his arms around Englehart. The Gimp, Batman, the city of Indianapolis. Pat McAfee, since he represents Indianapolis.
The Gimp and Steve Englehart is going to be my favorite one. That's going to be the best one.
Yeah, so my brother got me into the breakfast. I know what to expect with that, but it's 8 o'clock in the morning.
That's early.
Yeah, it is early.
Well, it's early for us on the West Coast, but for you, Dom, as an East Coaster, that's more like 11 o'clock in the morning.
11 o'clock, yeah. So, But I'm actually looking forward to the weather, man. The weather, the sun, and then the coolness at night. That's what, just to get away for a couple of days, man. It's definitely refreshing. And Sticks, if I come across that on Sunday, that book for you, I'll get it.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
Tyson says Bruce with a GIMP mask holding Dom.
Oh no!
Now we're really starting to mix genres and lores.
Did you see the other one? There's like one it's like a 3D. He's holding her. All of a sudden, they catch him and he grabs her and he throws her.
Yeah, the AI made one.
Yeah, the AI.
Yeah.
They did one with Barbie too. Now Barbie, they had Ken holding Barbie, and it was something, some shit. Like they have everything now. Optimus Prime, Megatron holding Optimus Prime, freaking Luke holding Leia, Anakin, Obi-Wan holding Padme. It's some crazy shit, man.
The internet is undefeated.
I'm telling you, man, they'll milk it. All the wrestlers now.
Yeah, one of the WWE ones I saw was Edge with Lita.
Yeah.
I've seen that with Paige.
Paige with
Xavier Woods and
Maxwell.
Yeah.
Freaking that one. Then there was the other one with Randy Orton and Jelly Roll.
Yep, I've seen that one.
Yeah.
John Cena and Nikki Bella. That's one.
That's just funny shit.
Oh man, I gotta get one that has Vince Vaughn with his arms around White Goodman, which is Ben Stiller's character from Dodgeball. I gotta have that one. I gotta get a Dodgeball one.
You can do it.
Average goes around Purple Cobras. That'd be so freaking funny.
Well, they had
Vince Vaughn with his arm around a wrench.
A wrench with his arm around Patches O'Houlihan.
There you go.
Oh man. Oh, they had so they just did a picture. They had a picture of the actual CEO with the girl, and then next to it, Leatherface holding the girl. Same vibe. He's holding as Leatherface is grabbing the girl, bringing her into the house.
We could slice her head off.
Man, that's fucking funny.
So many ridiculous memes. But all right, that's it for us this week, guys. I hope you had a good time, as fun as we did. Make sure to check out the plethora of shows on the channel. Make sure to check out Dom and the boys tomorrow night on the Star Wars show. Make sure to check out all P Shorts throughout the week. Check out Sticks on the new Who Crew Tuesdays at 9 p.m. The Doctor Who Rewind. We will not be having a wrestling show on my channel this week, as Dom and I will be in San Diego. Make sure to check out Sticks and the guys on the Qualified on Friday, followed by the CBSI Hot 10 list. And yeah, I don't know what we're doing next Saturday. I don't know if Sam and Sticks are going to do a show. Sam's automatically saying no.
Well, I won't be doing it because I have a work.
All right. Well, then no show for us next week. So make sure to pay attention to my and Dom's socials. throughout the week, as I'm sure we'll be having all the latest happenings from San Diego. I hope you guys have a great week consuming all the San Diego stuff. And on that note, Sam, take us out with some words of wisdom.
Hey, make sure you send a shout out to all your buddies here. You know, the stuff going on with Kyle's, it kind of brings things into focus and make sure that, you know, these are the moments that actually really matter. You know, it's not the time you spend at work. It's not the time that you are out there making money. It's the time you spend with friends and family, and cherish it because you don't know how long you have. So lots of love out to you guys in the chat, to Renovision, to all the panel members, and get well soon, Kyle.
Definitely.
Yeah, send all your big ups to Kyle as he needs them, all the support he can get right now. Hopefully he'll be back soon. But on that note, Steve, what do you think of the show?
Either you've got me confused with somebody else, or this is a joke.